Is Samsung about to change the game again? The latest excitement surrounds the Galaxy S25 Edge, a completely new addition to the Galaxy S series. At its recent Unpacked event, Samsung surprised everyone by confirming this fourth model in the lineup. While Samsung displayed the phone, it left out most of the key details. So what do we actually know about the Galaxy S25 Edge so far? One of the biggest talking points is its ultra-slim design. Before the official reveal, industry experts referred to it as the Galaxy S25 Slim because of its expected thin profile. However, Samsung has not confirmed exactly how thin it will be. Some reports suggest a thickness of around 6.4 millimeters, but if Samsung wants to set a new record, it might make it even thinner. The prototype shown at Unpacked looked very slim, but Samsung has stated that the final design could still change before release. Moving on to performance, the Galaxy S25 Edge is expected to share many features with the rest of the series. However, instead of the full 8-core Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, it might come with a slightly modified 7-core version of the same chipset. Storage options are rumored to start at 128GB, with a 512GB variant available. The base model will likely have 8GB of RAM, but some reports suggest there could be a 12GB version paired with the higher storage option. Battery life is always a major factor, and Samsung seems to be taking a balanced approach. The Galaxy S25 Edge is expected to have a battery capacity between 3,900 and 4,000 mAh. While this isn't the largest battery seen in Samsung's flagship series, it could still offer good performance, especially if the phone is optimized for power efficiency. When it comes to the display, Samsung is sticking with its signature AMOLED technology. The Galaxy S25 Edge will likely feature a 6.7-inch AMOLED Infinity O panel, with a resolution expected to be around 1080 by 2400 pixels. However, details about the brightness levels and refresh rate are still unknown. Given Samsung's track record, we can expect a high-quality display with smooth visuals, but it remains to be seen if it will include premium features like a 120Hz refresh rate or advanced brightness adjustments. On the software side, Samsung has confirmed that the phone will run One UI 7, its latest user interface, along with enhanced Galaxy Eye features. The company has also promised long-term software support, offering 7 years of operating system updates. This makes the Galaxy S25 Edge a solid option for users looking for a phone that will stay updated for years. Now let's talk about the cameras. Initial rumors suggested the Galaxy S25 Edge would feature a 200-megapixel main camera and a 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens. However, newer leaks claim that Samsung might instead use a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera alongside the 200-megapixel primary sensor. The prototype shown at Unpacked only had 2 rear cameras, which could be a disappointment for photography enthusiasts who were expecting a more versatile setup. Did you buy the iPhone 16 expecting Apple Intelligence to change the way you use your phone? If so, you might be disappointed. The advanced AI features that Apple promised are still not fully available, and recent updates suggest they might not be ready anytime soon. Apple CEO Tim Cook recently confirmed that the new and improved Siri will arrive in the next several months, which hints at even further delays. Apple Intelligence was one of the biggest selling points of the iPhone 16, but right now, users don't have access to most of its features. Instead of a smart AI that can manage tasks across apps, Apple Intelligence currently does little more than writing assistants, emoji generation, and basic notification summaries. While Apple's marketing made it sound like a revolutionary upgrade, the reality is quite different. The most anticipated feature, the upgraded Siri, is still missing. Initially, the new Siri was expected to launch in April alongside iOS 18.4. However, industry insiders now believe that Apple Intelligence might not be fully ready until 2026. If this is true, iPhone 16 owners will be left waiting for years before they get the features they were promised. Apple's Eye rollout seems rushed and incomplete, making some users question if the iPhone 16 was even worth buying. This delay could be a major problem for Apple. The iPhone 16 was marketed with 2 key features, Apple Intelligence and the new camera control button. While the camera control button is a nice addition, Apple Intelligence was supposed to be the game changer. Both AI features not available in all regions and a delayed Siri update, the iPhone 16 is starting to feel like an unfinished product. Some users might even decide to skip this model and wait for the iPhone 17 instead. Another issue is that Apple Intelligence is not available in every country. Users in the European Union, for example, have a different version of the iPhone 16 with certain features missing due to legal and regulatory issues. This means that even when Apple Intelligence finally rolls out, it won't provide the same experience for all users worldwide. This kind of inconsistency can be frustrating for customers who expect to get the same features regardless of where they live. Despite the delays, Tim Cook remains confident about Apple Intelligence. During a recent earnings call, he described the upcoming AI tools as features that once you use them, you won't be able to live without. That's a strong statement, but it raises an important question. Will Apple's AI really be worth the wait? Right now, most consumers don't see smartphone AI as a must-have feature, but that could change if Apple delivers something truly innovative. Meanwhile, Apple isn't the only company focusing on AI in smartphones. Samsung recently introduced its Galaxy S25 series, which also highlights AI as a major feature. At the Galaxy Unpacked event, Samsung showcased its AI-powered tools, but many of them feel like slightly improved versions of what's already available. If Apple is delaying its AI features to perfect them, it will need to offer something far beyond what competitors are already doing. The smartphone industry is moving towards AI-driven experiences, but the technology is still in its early stages. Right now, AI in phones is mostly used for minor conveniences, like text generation and camera enhancements. If Apple Intelligence is going to stand out, it needs to go beyond simple features and truly change the way people use their iPhones.
Have you ever wondered which phone model people are buying the most when a new lineup is released? Samsung just launched its Galaxy S25 series, and it looks like one phone is really standing out above the others. In this video, we're going to talk about which Galaxy S25 model is getting the most attention and how it's doing in the market. Last week, Samsung revealed 3 new phones in their Galaxy S25 series: the Galaxy S25, the Galaxy S25 Plus, and the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Along with these, Samsung surprised everyone by announcing a new Galaxy S25 Edge, but this phone won't be available until later this year, so for now, we have just 3 models to choose from. So, which of these 3 is winning the hearts of Samsung fans? According to a report from South Korea's ET News, it's clear that the Galaxy S25 Ultra is the favorite. In fact, the Galaxy S25 Ultra has made up almost 70% of all the Galaxy S25 series sales in South Korea. This is a huge amount, showing that many people are choosing the Ultra version over the other models. But why are people going for the Galaxy S25 Ultra more than the others? Well, it might be because the S25 Ultra has a lot of amazing features that make it stand out. The Ultra version typically has the best camera, the biggest screen, and the most powerful performance compared to the regular S25 and S25 Plus. So if you want the best of the best, the Ultra is probably the one you would go for. Now let's talk about the colors that people are choosing for their new phones. According to SK Telecom, which is one of the biggest phone companies in South Korea, titanium black and titanium white silver are the 2 most popular colors for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. These colors seem to be getting a lot of love, and it's easy to see why. Both colors look sleek and modern, making the phone look even more premium. On the other hand, the Galaxy S25 and Galaxy S25 Plus aren't being left behind. Even though the Ultra is the most popular, people are still buying the regular S25 and S25 Plus models. The colors people are picking for these phones are Ice Blue and Silver Shadow. Ice Blue is a cool and calming color, while Silver Shadow looks shiny and elegant. These 2 colors are definitely catching the eye of many buyers. The thing to keep in mind is that the demand for the Galaxy S25 series in South Korea is similar to the demand for the previous year's Galaxy S24 series. The Galaxy S24 series had a strong showing in the market, with lots of people buying them. So, seeing the same level of interest for the Galaxy S25 shows that Samsung's phones continue to be popular among customers. What does this tell us? Well, it means that Samsung's Galaxy S25 lineup is doing really well in South Korea, and people are excited about the new features and improvements that come with the new models. While the Galaxy S25 Ultra might be taking the lead in sales, the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus aren't too far behind. These phones are still great choices for anyone who doesn't want to spend as much money on the Ultra version, but still wants a solid phone. It's interesting to see how people are picking and choosing their phones based on colors and features.